That cut off. This is part two. So, in exchange for an individual that I said, this is treason. You guys kept doing favors and doing all this stuff to correct stuff and things like this and things. Because when you're doing that for her before I knew about this, I was the one getting the backfire, right? That's why I said you broke that soul tie with me already. And then I had to go through so many timelines to go back and be like, this is no longer my soulmate. And I tracked it down. Because when the soulmate fucks up, the counterpart, if they didn't get their karma, the counterpart's the one that takes that karma. I took a lot of fucking smoke when, again, you will sit right there and forget, I forgot he was right fucking there again. So how could I have possibly caused all this carnage and chaos and all this shit in your life? Because she's out in the clubs and she's in a group of people that you didn't trust, so you're going to trust her? When I'm at home chilling with my burbs, doing my martial arts, doing all these different things, coming up with trademarks and patents, bro, that's trademarked me. Every time y'all say that, I make a little bit more money and you consent to the encryptions behind bro. So much I did. And then people kept exchanging it, man. And she's a snake. She's not my. I don't care what happens to her, but I care what it would do to my godmom. And I already set the condition. If she dies, then my parents are put on the timeline where I was never your kid. I was always my godparents' kid, and you have another child to bury. That's what you kept exchanging shit for. So now she can die for them, but my godmom is gonna be good. I already figured that out. I told you she is self-serving. Now I'd be like, I serve myself. I honor myself, but I'm not gonna step on somebody else's neck to get what I want. I'm not gonna screw them over. I told you she KGB. She is so-called honey trap in like a negative term. She will stab you in the fucking front and back and speak in codes and you respond and blah 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 and time release stuff and all this shit and I put it out there just so she gets her win. She don't care that she set you up to get your heart broken. She don't give a fuck. This is the type of person I told them. She's dumb, she's not stupid. I'm telling you that dough face how I keep walking. The same shit she does. The same shit she fucking does. She is literally my evil fucking soulmate. She knows I don't like her. I don't respect her. She will never earn my respect. She is literally the antithesis of who I am. So y'all going to hang out with her? Cool, do this. I'm gonna hang out with. I'm gonna go hang out with my mom on my birthday, knowing you hanging out with her. She got her energy signature all over you. That's why I'm like, her energy's all over you, all over you. And I told you, whatever. She's heartbroken. She's gonna make sure she takes out as many fucking people. The same way, I don't know. She did it to herself, but she believed lies from individuals that she hangs out with. And remember, that's always in the back of somebody's mind. I could sit here and play cool and make you forget the lies you told me about somebody to make me not want to pursue them. So, what makes you believe that I'm going to let you walk in there knowing that you're his type, knowing that the only reason I didn't say something to him or talk to him was because words and I trusted you with that, right? That's when telling the truth and being honest and having integrity really are your best friends. Because my name keeps popping like, who, this person that literally just paid for this person? Like, no, I don't want your money. And like, I don't know. One day I'll get the good luck back. Right now, just because I had it, it made me feel good to help somebody. And that's the person I was before this. I had to learn that everybody has an ulterior motive. Ulterior motive, excuse me. I didn't, but everybody else did. Um, that's another thing that is shocked by. We're like, people aren't just doing things just to do them for people. People are always expecting something in return. People are always expecting all this shit. And I'm like, I hate the fact that I can't just have a conversation with someone I care about, not knowing that I'm profiting off of it. That's legit. I know I'm making more money. I know I'm making more influence. I know I'm helping this person. I'm glad it's doing this. But I hate the fact that my words hit so much that people and I will profit off of everything that I do or say. I hate that. But that's what the world came to before I stepped in and said, all right, whatever. Flip. So, um, yeah, it was very intentional. She did it on purpose. That's why it worked. She was very conscious about it. She psyoped you. You got psyoped. Um, this individual, this individual had a boyfriend. And I was 18, 19, like I'm cool with that. If you're cool with it, I'm cool with it. Right after I got over a heartbreak, my first love, the only person I can honestly say I was in love with that really turned on me. I see her, she's just shamed to look at me. Um, she came in right after this chick broke up with me, for summer break, whatever. Um, and I enjoyed her company. Yeah, she took my virginity. I enjoyed her company. I enjoyed being around her, and she just made sure I had the second now funnest summer I've ever had in my life. I've had one of the funnest summers of my life here. Learning shit still with my elders and ancestors, doing all this cool shit. I can make ancient weapons and treat them and carve them and understand how the ancients really did it, and like just chilling with my ancestors and hanging out with people and having all this fun. I had the best summer of my life last summer. I had the best winter ever this past winter. I had so much fun. I don't know what y'all were doing, but I found Beethoven's upright piano. I learned how to tune it. My people stole it. Like, that's our shit. That's my piano. Like, I encrypted it. People's fingers got smashed. You even try to play it again. Like, it's funny. Found the Titanic, surfaced the Titanic. Like, I have fun. I have fun. I'm gonna do all this shit. The Ark of the Covenant. Oh, the Titanic. Like, that's what the Ark of the Covenant was. Part. So, yeah. Um, all these people in these business suits not looking like they spent one day roughing it, crying about some bills. But it was the little like favors like, hey, I need you to push this through. I need you to cut off food stamps so we can go ahead and take all this fucking money from the taxes. I pay 4% taxes on everything that I swipe. Food stamps, I don't pay any taxes, but it's my money that's moving through this shit so people can have their taxes lowered. So when you cut that shit off, you hit my Coca-Cola business, you hit my Lay's business, you hit the mom and pop businesses, I'm like, nah, let this not go through. They're literally stopping money for the world moving. Right? Like I said, how much I have on me, tangible, remember, 1 penny of mine, and I'm just running with this right now because I already know the number's higher. But just so we don't just keep getting, oh my gosh, $9.7 trillion. I have like $11 on me. I have the equivalent, verified, where every fucking penny came from money in my wallet over like I think it was like 940 quadrillion dollars or something like that. Physically on me. That $1 of mine sends into circulation how much? Even it's my money on my EBT. So you're telling me again you don't want my money? You're telling me again you don't want to do business with me? But y'all just passed the law saying that child marriages are now illegal? That's telling me up until that moment you allowed child trafficking, exploitation, child bride marriages to go through. I already uncovered all this shit. And I've already been hitting them hard. For them to keep saying, like, well, you got to do this for me to get this secret, blah, 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 blah. You know what? Just come to me. I'm going to go ahead and shoot that. Bob's like, cool. Thank you. Thank you. Now there's corrective action happening. Taking out his whole network, all this other stuff. So, while she left this morning, a person that said, oh my gosh, she went missing, I found her almost a week ago and I highlighted her. My people already got her. So, one told you, oh, well, maybe people don't trust you with information. Maybe you should learn how to play command and password with everybody. Maybe you should learn how to read a fucking scene. Like, we had to see, like, wait a minute. Just having little conversations like, cool, this is free right here, bro. I don't want your fucking money. I want to give you, two instead of one cigarette type of shit. Like, just some free knowledge, right? Anything fucking helps. You're going to run with that. You already made an exceptional name for yourself. We had to help our battle buddy with his PTSD. It's flashes and all these other things. Like, cool, send them our way. We're paid for it because we sad. We know. We already know. So this morning, people are getting stressed. All right, it's cool. I'm doing something right now. I'm doing something right now. And, hey, Scott's still right there, bud. I'm like, hey, Scott, I didn't see you over there. Practicing and dropping his energy signature. Like, you're doing so good. Like, it's awesome. Yeah, it's a second year fucking Freddie Papa student right there. But understand, people will play you if you don't let us know. Hey, this person, like, hey, or like one of us behind the veil, like, this is me right now. This guy, okay, this is you right now, because your soul radiates through your eyes, right? I already knew multiple people were playing that individual. I'm like, okay, who's playing you today? Who's this today? Oh, you kind of look like this person. Oh, you kind of look like this person. Oh, it's you right now. Okay. You may have been the only one to not know that because you do whatever the fuck you want to do whenever you want to do it and then lie. So, yeah, the individual that absolutely sent that shit and like, pay up, and she put up money on that you would do it. And you did, and she cashed out. Everybody profiting off of everybody, right? Um, she was somebody that made horrible mistakes as a kid, and she's been trying to. I don't know. I'm not gonna speak for her because I don't fucking like her. Um, you believe lies because she saw so many lies that I got hit with. Like I don't understand how she's so fucking furious right now. But this pandering, trying to make it up to me, shit, I'm done with that. No, there's no making it up. There's only your mistakes moving forward. All right, what can I do to make? Anyways, we're way over here. We're gonna be in the Pleiades come midnight, and for 7 hours, we're gonna be slingshotting right the fuck back here. You're seeing it play out on why we're doing it. And then from there, our next stop is going to be Draconia, like different galaxies that we're jumping from. Doing whatever jumps or fucking skateboard and all this other stuff. We're doing, that's what we're doing. How far back did y'all want to go? How much did you, what star seed from what planetary system did you abuse? I'm telling you, we're going right there to get all of it. So, um, yeah, yeah. One more card. Saya. I saw that individual when you were very abrasively in my home without greeting me, walking over my threshold. She was standing right there next to you. I saw her. I'm like, that's Karen. That's I'm like, what? I've seen her pop up around her. I know who she is. I know her face. I know her. She's honestly one of the best people I've ever come through my life. Um, and all these people of influence in here just said, like, everybody lying about it. Like, oh, I heard he did this in school. I'm like, wait, we went to school together. I had to get through so much that you just believed all this shit about me. Um, Me personally, I like to believe the best out of people before I assume the worst. Right? Presumed innocent before guilty, but y'all eviscerated me in the court of public opinion. That's why I'm like, fuck it, let it through. I don't care. Because they will never know in their soul who they were dealing with this whole time. Um, I've never said one bad thing about this individual. I've never did anything grimy to them. She always seemed to be around chaos. I'm like, what are you talking about? I didn't know what was going on. Y'all doing this cloak and veil and fucking all this fucking tech shit. When mine shouldn't even kick in yet. I'm very much a premature child. I was born 2 weeks early. Granted, still 9 pound baby, but being a star seed, I'm still considered underdeveloped. Um, didn't lose my last baby until I was 14. So these people had their abilities. Grew up quicker and all this shit. And I didn't start channeling until like 3 years ago, and I'm still at this level. And I was one to say, oh, he's gonna be president of the United States. And I did, and I said, oh, cool, this country fell, boom, Olympus is falling. He's gonna be the general army, goddamn right. Boom, I snatched the actual army. Um, just because of who you believed you were dealing with. No, he was this, so he's maybe timely, I don't know. Or God is just like a troll as well. The person that you underestimated, discredited the most was the one that had to fix your shit. Um, if he's gonna be the one to master this hatred level, we gotta give him a reason to hate you, motherfuckers. Like I've never earned anybody unless I intentionally go out of my way to earn your disrespect, and I hope I'm doing it, and I hope it's so good. Um, I didn't know what you had planned because y'all like to keep secrets so much. So when you keep secrets with me, that shit backfires so hard. You never saw it coming type of shit from an individual that you didn't trust, but it still went through. Um, I saw three different versions of her. Well, like, oh yeah, like I walked by, I never recognized her. This. I'm like, do I know this person? Type of shit. I'm a quantum leaper. I jump from timeline to timeline, but I always come back to my own timeline. And it plays out on my timeline. People want to delay shit or stop showing up. I know I was supposed to go, but I decided not to show up. I don't know if I've ever had a moment like that in my existence that some tells me go or some bad's gonna happen and I don't show up. I don't think I've ever had that experience. There's been times like, damn, I wish I would have went. But there's a reason, like I'm tired, I don't feel good, I'm having a bad day. There's times that I showed up like, damn, I should have stayed home. But I can never honestly say that I've ever had a moment where, like, I know I shouldn't have gone, or I know I should have shown up. I know I should have just given. I don't ever have that swarming around in my head. Um, I show up for those who show up for me. I'm there for those that are there for me, and I've always been that person. The second I find out you ain't shit, you're gonna remove me from the equation, and you're gonna realize how much peace and consistency and stability I brought. Even we used to be at my own detriment until I really learned what an empath was. I'm bringing your energy. I'm not absorbing it. And if you keep throwing it at me, I'm just gonna drain you and make you even weaker. I'm a heavy dude. Imagine if I was actually born on my biological father's birthday, which I was scheduled to, but I was born 13 days early. So I'll shade there your words of encouragement.